Well, guys, it has officially happened. The internet has said so, therefore, it must be true. Marvel Studios and Kevin Feige are ready to pack their bags and throw it all in. The towel is being thrown in. They're tapping out. They're walking away. They've lost this fight. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness has signified the death of the MCU by failing to hit $1 billion. They had a good run, but it's over. Time to make room for the Morbius sweep. In case you could not tell, that was all sarcasm, but that's what some people are legit trying to write on their websites and articles and think pieces, because Doctor Strange failed to hit $1 billion, that the MCU is in severe trouble. Yeah. And what is the reasoning for this? Well, Spider-Man No Way Home, a film celebrating 3 generations of Spider-Man, hit close to $2 billion, and the last 2 Avengers films made over $2 billion, that Doctor Strange had to make close to $2 billion as well. Except, well, did it? I mean, I want to ask that, right? Like, when was that stated? Disney certainly never expected that, literally never expected it, like, at all. Their internal reportings, which we saw, they literally were believing that this film was going to do about on par with the first film, maybe just slightly more, aka top end, $750 million, which they blew past. And at the same time, why is it every film now has to hit $1 billion to be a success? But it's only, I guess, if you're Marvel that people will call you out for it. If you're anything else, you can make a film for $200 million, make 450, barely break even, like we're talking dollars of breaking even, and you're an automatic success and you're a rival to the biggest company and studio out there. But Marvel constantly gets the goalposts moving backwards, which I don't get. And we start to see this as well with people on the DC end, where the Batman goalpost was put so far out from what it needed to hit that it literally was impossible to hit it. But at the same time, those same people hating the Batman were defending how monumental and how big Man of Steel is, when by any argument, any stretch of the argument, the film that cost more and made far less in profit and also wasn't as liked by the critics is literally the one that did not deliver. So why do we put these films on a different pedestal and move the goalposts so far back that it can't possibly be attained? And people did the same thing for multiple other MCU films as well. Captain Marvel. Why was the goalpost for that one $2 billion? But Shazam was allowed to be a major victory by not even getting close to $500 million, or even having any sort of mainstay power past that first weekend. Just people forgot about it. Again, let's stop moving the goalpost further. Let's just accept what is fact, and accept that both Marvel and DC are putting out different films that literally have their own goals that aren't set by fanboys on either end and are instead dictated by the studio. Because again, spoiler alert, if every film has to measure up to Endgame and Avatar, are all films failures?